So today's segment for Black History Month is on a woman named Una Marson. Una Marson was a Jamaican activist and writer and producer, a very talented lady from around about the World War II times, a little bit before that and a little bit just after that. But she was the first black producer that was hired by the BBC. She also wrote a lot of really important pieces, so someone that was really important for equality in the media, but also someone that was also very influential in the gender rights movement around the time as well. So very, very important in British history, not only for equality in race, but also in equality between genders as well. So again, I'll leave a link for her story below as well. So yeah, please do go check her story out.
Oh my god!
Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode on the channel. So today what we've got is we've somehow managed to get Wissam Ben Yedder at the start of FIFA. And it's inform as well. Sorry, it's inform Ben Yedder at the start of FIFA. It's one of those cards where you look at and you think, why did you score 2 goals? Why would you do that? He's 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills, high work rate, 5'7". Height obviously was something that was important for FIFA 20 because it was basically based on small, nimble players that you could nip around people with. This FIFA kind of seems like the same. There is a little element of heading in this, but which I don't think would be Ben Yedder's specialty. But I don't know. I've not played with him yet, so it may well be that he's an absolute heading G. I don't know. But his stats are absolutely just. I mean, 90 finishing, 85 shot power, 92 attack positioning. Those 3 scare me when he's got 5-star weak foot. 80 acceleration, 83 sprint speed. Just pick out some of the other highlights. 85 short passing, 83 vision, so he's a really good playmaker as well. Dribbling, 89 dribbling. I mean, oh my word. 93 agility, 89 ball control, 89 dribbling, 91 balance. Those are some insane stats. And then even on the physical, he's got 81 jumping as well. So he actually can win the ball in the air. I don't think he'll win that many, purely based off the fact that he is only 5'7", but still, and he does have outside the foot shot trait as well. So very, very useful cards with some really, really good stats. So we're going to jump into a few games with him and we're going to see how he plays. So having played around about 10 or so games with Ben Yedder, I can say that he is absolutely as overpowered as he was in FIFA 20. The reason being for that, I think, is that his finishing is so high with that 5-star weak foot and outside the foot shot that no matter what angle you're at, you can still get Ben Yedder's shots on target. So it can be a header, it can be a left-footed finesse shot, a right-foot finesse shot, a low driven. It doesn't really matter. He's always just going to get it on target. I don't actually think there was ever a shot where I thought, wow, you really should have hit the target with that one. He always seemed to. Just you can see on the screen there, he does the other thing that I'd suggest with him is being a really, really good provider. That passing with the 5-star weak foot just means that you can cut the balls across like I just did. You can cut it back. You can you can sweat it if you really want to, but you can also just provide just decent balls for your strike partner. That's one thing I would say though, is he doesn't suit a formation. You'll see quite a few times the way he seems to work is best is you play a ball through with your strike partner, and he latches onto that, or he plays a ball through to his strike partner or to one of his wingers. I wouldn't suggest doing that when he's up front of his own. As you can see there, that's just what I'm talking about, his strike partner making a run and him playing just a simple ball through, but he does it so effectively. A lot of the time, and here you'll see one of those finesse shots that I was talking about, just a really nice little finish from outside the box. One thing I would suggest with him then is very much that you avoid contact with him by putting him up front or putting him in cam, just so he can pick up spaces, because his positioning is so good. You'll see a few times I don't even have to make my runs. Like, look at that, he knows where he needs to go, and he just plays a little 1-2 with his winger, and then just sort of cuts it around for Cantona. And there as well, that you'll see him he just knows exactly where he needs to go, and he does a little jink and then passes it across, and gets the ground cross in for his teammates. So again, turning provider, and you'll see quite a few of these. And look at this. Look how easy this just looks. It just looks so easy for him. And it's just like a little finesse shot. And look how happy I am. Takes him 2 minutes. 2 in-game minutes. So yeah, so clearly I quite liked him. But yeah, I mean, again, another little left foot first time shot. you'll find his finishing is just incredible. His pace is good. His passing, I just don't really know what to say. His passing is really good, and obviously, yeah, I mean, defending, he's not a defender, so I won't even bring that into it. His physicality, sure, that is fairly low, but I don't think you're ever buying a Ben Yedder to use him as a bruiser of a forward. He's definitely more of a first of all, an all-round striker in terms of his technical ability, but also that 5-star weak foot and the outside the foot shot, and just everything that comes normally with a Ben Yedder. If you slapped a Hawk on him or a Hunter on him, he would become, I think, one of the best strikers you can buy in the game right now. Again, you can just see that every single shot I take with him, well, every single shot in these highlights at least, it just goes in. I mean, look at that. And then you've also got his dribbling. And let me tell you, his dribbling is just insane. Like, I'll do some sort of those long fake shots, or I'll do like a La Croqueta or something, just to basically shift it onto another foot away from the defender, because it doesn't matter which foot I shift it on, as long as it gives me some space. It's not like with most players where you have to shift it onto their left or onto their right. I can just shift it onto whichever foot I like, and then I can just blast it. And you'll see here, look, just a lovely little finesse. And you can see in my face, I'm happy about it as well. But yeah, he just does everything so simply. His dribbling included, as you see, I sweat another one across. That was one of the times where I nearly lost it with him, but I didn't, so it doesn't really matter. And again, another little pass that gets to its target. I just think that he rarely ever seems to place a bad pass or a bad shot. You know, even here, that tiny little dink. And by the way, wherever you see a squad battles, this is played on Legendary. I'd never play it on any lower than that. But you can see there, look, just a lovely little pass. And yeah, maybe the goalkeeper should have come out a little bit for that, a little bit further, but you know, he didn't. It was just a perfect little ball across for his strike partner to have what was a fairly easy finish. And there's quite a few of those. You know, I think in some games he got like 5 assists. So he really is an excellent strike partner for someone else up front. Not great on his own, but with someone else up front, he is absolutely fantastic. And yeah, I mean, you'll see again here, he just breaks through. It's just so easy. But yeah, I'll let a couple of clips run, and I'll explain what I'm seeing. But yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts about Ben Yedder. Is he is just as overpowered as he was before, and he just does everything so simply. Look at that pass. That's the sort of pass I'm talking about, where it just makes it seem so easy to pass it across to his winger. And then watch this one, dink, straight over to his winger to set it up. He just does, it's just everything just seems so easy. A little bicycle kick, yeah, the keeper saved it, but that was going on target and that was going in. It wasn't like it was a poor shot or anything, but look at that. Well, yeah, he is just an incredible player. He'll finish everything off. He'll finish it from outside the box, just inside the box. If you need to finesse it, if you need to chip it, if you need to, yeah, just have someone that just has this positioning and this knack of being in the right place at the right time. As another little ball over the top goes from him. And here I just want to show you the dribbling, like his ability just to break between players and just make sure that you keep possession of the ball. So for him, out of the categories we've got, so just to put a bit of context on this, I think it was Dennis Bergkamp who said that to be a top player you need to have technical ability, tactical ability, physical ability and mental ability. So I thought I'd give them a rating for each one of those, give them a value, and then we'll rank their just their pure ability, to be honest. So technically, I mean, I don't think I can give them anything less than an 8.5 out of 10. The reason why it's not higher is because I'm well aware that there are going to be some much better cards as we go through FIFA, and he'll probably have some further informs, but right now he feels absolutely incredible technically. He doesn't really seem to misplace anything, makes everything look incredibly easy, and that's why tactically, so positioning wise and sort of like impact in the game wise, I'm also just going to give him an 8.5. In fact, actually no, I'm just going to give him a 9, because he is really good positionally, and I'm not really sure how much better he can get at that. I'm not really too sure if he can really improve much in that aspect. He seems to have had the tactical nous just down to its T. He doesn't really ever run offside either, so there must be something he's doing right there. Physically, yeah, he's really fast, but strength-wise, he's just got nothing to offer. So for that, I'll give him a 6 out of 10. Just because, yeah, like I said, he is really fast, but as in strength-wise, he's not very good at all. Mentality on this is something that I would consider to be consistency, and sort of like when you need him in the big moments, he's there. And I would absolutely say he has that. I'd give him a 9 out of 10 for that. He was consistent as anything. He would score goals most games, if not provide numerous assists. He always had an impact on the game. When the games were tough, he would still come up with a goal. So yeah, I would definitely put him as a 9 out of 10 for that. So that leads then to the final two scores, the value and ability. So value, I'd put him, bear in mind right now, at the time of purchase he was about 300 and I think it was 380k or something, around about there, so about 380 to 410 is where he's at right now. I put a value of I think 7 out of 10 just early on. That's so many coins, that's a lot of coins, but he is probably he probably is the best striker on the market. In my opinion, it's not an icon. He just does everything. So yeah, I'd say 7 out of 10 for his value, just because I think, yeah, maybe you could spend that couple 100k early on a little bit better across 2 or 3 players. But I mean, yeah, if you've got a stacked team, then definitely pick him up. Ability wise, he's going to get an 8.7 out of 10. Might seem a little bit harsh given the praise I've given, but like I said, there are going to be players that are going to be released by EA that are going to be better than that, and I'm well aware there are some icons that are better than that, and one of them I managed to play for quite a few games with today, so hopefully I'll have a review up for that. But yeah, ability wise, yeah, he's still incredible. So yes, that's my Ben Yedder review. I hope you enjoyed. Please do drop a subscription and a like. It's massively appreciated as I kick off this series. So yeah, I'll come back to you soon with another one. See ya.